celebrating summer with Good Day Live.
Well, today, as part of our special Celebrating Summer in Linton, Indiana, I am super excited to welcome a local business owner, and as you can see, a very fit business owner, and there is a reason why. Savage Iron is the business. Justin Bovenschen is the owner, and he is with two very special parts of his gym as well. We're going to talk about all of the things that you guys do, starting with, first of all, Justin, tell me why it is that you created and started Savage Iron.
Well, so originally I grew up in Bloomfield, so Bloomfield's about 12 miles from Linton. Weightlifting kept me out of trouble growing up.
Oh.
So while other kids were doing stuff they shouldn't do, I just stayed in the gym. I played baseball, I stayed in the gym. So that kept me out of a lot of trouble. And my grandmother monitored everything that came in my house. So the gym kind of was my escape. So I went to the gym, and I'd go to the gym for 3 or 4 hours. We'd drive to Bloomington 3 times a week, and we'd train at the gym up there. We'd train at the school gym, and it's what literally, I think, propelled me to join the Marine Corps eventually, because the whole fitness aspect of it. But when it came down to opening my own gym, there's a lot of things going on in the world right now that I don't quite agree with.
Yeah.
So if I can keep one child, you know, one high schooler on the right path, that's where I'm going. So if it keeps one person out of jail or one person out of the grave or whatever, that's what I wanted originally.
Well, I think that's a very noble reason to do what you do. But the amazing part of now what you do is the impact that you're having on these lives. And you're seeing it firsthand, which is amazing to see. These two lovely people on the end are part of the inspiring images you're about to see, because I always believe results speak for themselves. So let me first of all let you introduce these images and introduce your friends and staff beside you here. So
So the first one is Danica, and so I think her before and after pictures are close to 8 weeks apart. So
holy cow, 8 weeks? You did that in 8 weeks, Danica? Oh my gosh, now Danica, that is phenomenal. You look amazing, and strength is such a big part, I think, for women. As a woman in her now almost mid-50s, you've got to keep that core up, and you've got to have that strength. How much has this helped you feel good about yourself and change you?
It's made a huge difference. After I had my daughter and everything, I had kind of gotten out of the gym for a while, and I just, I started going back a little bit, but I wasn't consistent. I didn't have any kind of plan. So when I started working with Justin, it made night and day difference. I was like, I'd seen it in Johnny and over time, but when doing it myself, it was a huge difference. And I'm also type 1 diabetic, so that also was one of the reasons that I trusted Justin and his background and everything. So it helped with my diabetes and with everything.
So now, husband, I know how proud you must be, but I look at your before and afters, if we could show those, because I gotta say, wow. First of all, that Marine right there is a lot different than the Marine we're about to see. Oh my gosh. This transformation for you, what was it like?
It was a journey.
Yeah.
It was so when I first started with Justin, it was kind of he was figuring out what my body would do. We figured out like how cheat meals worked, how what kind of proteins he wanted me to have, what kind of carbs worked well with my body. It was kind of a feel out for the first, like, I'd say almost a year.
Sure.
Kind of feel it out. And then once we figured out what worked, he shrunk me down really small.
Yeah.
Almost to nothing. And he's like, we need to build you back up.
And that's what you do, is you teach people the ways to take their body to where it needs to go. Because not everybody's going to be like Danica and Johnny. Maybe they just want to get toned.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to feel a little bit better about their overall health. That's what you do, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I do everything from competitive bodybuilders, powerlifters, just to the normal, like, mom and pop that might walk in there and say, hey, I want to lose 30 pounds. And my response is normally, no. You don't want to lose the weight, you want to lose the body fat.
Right.
Because sometimes the scale will trick you.
Sure.
You can step on the scale and be 3 pounds heavier, but you look 10 times better.
So now we got to tell people how to get involved, how to get to the. Where are you located?
We're located on 55 North Main Street, right there in Linton. It's across from the Sportsman's Pub, if you know where the Sportsman's Pub's at.
Yeah, absolutely.
So right across the street, there's a big skull logo in the front window. You know, we're labeled the Meathead Gym, but that's not really what it is.
And that's what you want people to know. You're there to serve. And I got to tell you, we see if you go to the Facebook page and the website and all the things that you do, people can see before and after. They can see what the gym does. They can see how welcoming it is. And Danica, as a woman, I got to tell you, it makes me know that I see your story. I see your beautiful little girl here running around the studio. A lot of moms out there are going to see you as an inspiration, and you are there to help manage the gym as well. So, yeah, congratulations. And honestly, congratulations on the success, because I know you're going to have it, because you're doing something to change lives.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And you stay with us. We'll be right back.